I'm going to explain how we can build Android Compose app, and this is going to be very simple. So in this app I will keep one image here. You can see picture of a dog, a circle shape followed by two text message. Let us see how it can be done. I'm going to open my Android Studio, create a new project, and here I'm going to select this activity, that is MD activity. Click next. Let us say my compose. Click finish. The project is loaded. Now here, this is my AVD. I'm going to run it. When you create this Compose application, the ID provides some default code, and this is the output of the default code. You can see here set content, open brace and close brace. So within that, I'm going to remove the content, and outside the class you can see two functions. One is greeting, other one is greeting preview. So let us remove that also. We are going to code from the scratch, and here the set content, it is the method which is typically called from the activities on create method, and you can see the set content followed by a set of braces. So the set of braces, that is the lambda expression where we are going to keep the composable content to be displayed. And we can say that this is the fundamental building block in Jetpack Compose, and this is the modern UI toolkit. Modern UI toolkit for Android. Now within this set of braces, I am going to call a function called text. So we have a predefined function called text. You can see the documentation. This fun text, it contains an argument called text. So text, and we can give some content here. And this is our expected code. Let us say welcome to Compose. Welcome to Compose. Here you can see there is an error called recomposition error. Just refresh the app. It is launching on the device again. And here you can see welcome to Compose. I'm going to remove the Compose. You can see that at the same time here we can change the effect without relaunching the app or without reinstalling the app. This feature is called live edit. So ensure that the live edit is enabled. Take the settings, and here you can, in the search box, type live edit. Here you can see live edit. So in your Android Studio, if it is selected as none, change to live edit, push edits automatically. Now I'm going to type it. You can see at the same time here it is getting updated. And let us see what is the text. Keep the cursor over here. You can see the documentation. The text is a function, and this function is annotated with at composable. So text is a composable function to display some text on our device. Now I'm going to create a function outside of the class. Let us say that fun my message. It is a plain Kotlin function. Now I'm going to remove the code from the set content to this function my message. Just drag and drop it. Now it gives an error. Let us see what is the error. It shows that the composable invocations can only happen from the context of a composable function. It means text is a composable function, but my message is a non-composable function. To fix the error, we have to make this my function as a composable function. To make it, annotate with at composable. That's all. And now I'm going to call this function from set content my message. Let us say that we will pass some input to this my message. I'm going to remove the content from here, place it in the function call. Now we can receive it in a variable message of type string, and let us say text is equal to message. Here it shows that out of date, refresh the app. Yeah, but the content is same. There is no other update. And here in the editor, you can see an option called split. So I'm just selecting it. It shows that no preview is found. Here there is no XML file. We are using the modern UI toolkit, that is the Jetpack Compose. So now we are going to see how we can utilize this preview option. I'm going to create a function called preview my message. It is a normal function. And from here, I'm going to call my message. Let us say, welcome to Compose preview. Now it shows an error because my message is a composable function and this is called from a non-composable function. To fix this error, we have to say that this method is also composable function. Now we are going to apply one more annotation called preview. Now you can see the change here. So it shows rendering the preview. Yes. So if the composable function is annotated with preview annotation, you can see the preview of your app here. Now you can see there is some slight inconsistency in terms of displaying the content. Here, welcome to Compose preview is coming in the center, but here on the device or on the AVD, it is coming on the top. So there is some inconsistency in display. To address it, we have to use a concept called surface, where surface is a core component in material design. We will see it later. And this is our expected output. So now we have welcome to Compose. We need one more text. Let us see how it can be done. I'm going to use the same function my message. We need one more text, and the content is this is my dog. See that it is overwriting in the preview, but on the ABD it shows out of date. We have to refresh it. We can see that it is overlapping. So we don't want like that. We want this is my dog after welcome to Compose message. To fix the issue, select these two lines and press Option Enter. If it is in Windows, it is of Alt Enter and select Surround with Widget. Now you can see these three items. We have to select the last one, Surround with Column, and you can see the change in preview, and here it shows that it is paused. Let us run it again. Yeah, so now we are getting welcome to Compose, and below to that this is my dog. And let us explore what is column. The column is a composable function, and from the column composable function we are calling other two functions. So if you use column, you can keep the UI element one by one after another, like that is vertical. In our app we need one image also. Now let us see how it should be placed. Now the text content welcome to Compose and this is my dog, it is coming after the dog horizontally. So if you want to align something horizontally, we have to use a composable function called row, R-O-W. Let us see how it can be done. Create a row block. Just type ROW. You can see the coding assistance. Enter. And you can see there is a composable function called image. And this is the documentation. Image, painter, content description, any modification. So there are several parameters available. Let us go with the minimum parameters. Image. The first argument is painter. Which image you want to place it. For that, there is a function painter resource. ID is equal to r dot drawable dot some image from the drawable folder. Let me take an image in my downloads. So I have picture here. Just copy it. Go to the resource, drawable, paste it. Let it be my dog. Drawable dot my dog. So let me split into different lines. Image, then content description. You can say that my dog, some string element, some data you can keep it here. There is some rendering problem, it is not done. Let us examine the expected output again. So after the dog, we have to place the column of these two text horizontally. So in the row we have to bring the image of dog first, then followed by you have a column of two text functions. So row is okay. Take the column, cut it and keep it inside. There is some rendering problem. Here it goes. The preview is fine. Here it shows recomposition error. Relaunch it. Yes, everything is working fine. But our expected output, we need a circle image. Let us see how it can be done. For that, we are going to use another parameter in the image function. In the image, there is a parameter called modifier. Modifier equal to modifier dot clip circle shape. And now we can see the change. And let us add more modification. There is a function called a size, and we can say how much dp. Let us say 100 dp. And we can give some border. Let us say 2 dp width. We can give some color dot red, and let us say it is circle shape. Now you can see it is a perfect. See the expected one, a circle image with border red color. Any color you can specify. And here you can see that there is some space between the image and this column of two text, but here it is very near. Let us see how it can be done. So in between the image and this column of two text, we need some space. For that, there is a composable function called a spacer. So horizontally we need some space, so we have to mention it is width. For that, modifier dot width, let us say 10 dp. You can see that now there is a space between image and the column of two text. And you can see welcome to Compose preview, and immediately after this is my dog. Let us say that there is some spacing between these two text. So that is coming in the column. And now we have to say that there is some height. Instead of width, we have to mention height. In the row, if you need some horizontal spacing, we have to mention width. In the column, we have to mention height. Modifier dot height, let us say 10 dp. You can see now there is a space between the first text and the second text. And still there is some inconsistency between the preview and the actual one. In the preview it is coming to the center. So how we can fix this inconsistency? Let us see how it can be done. Now if you look at this project explorer, you can see there is a package ui.theme. Within that you can see theme.kt, that is theme Kotlin file, and you can notice one composable function, and this composable function name is a combination of our app name followed by theme. If the app name was my compose 101, then this composable function would be my compose 101 theme. That is how this naming is done. And this theme is used in our app. If you go to the values folder and themes.xml, you can see that theme.mycompose, and we can explicitly mention that this theme should be applied. That is, here we can see there is a theme. We can explicitly mention in our app that we want to use this particular theme. Let us see how it can be done. Inside the set content, use the theme name my compose theme, where my compose theme is a composable function, and inside that we are going to use the material design. For that I am going to use surface, where surface is the core. That's all. Thank you for watching it. And finally, we are going to see some color modifications for the text. In our expected outcome, you can see here it is magenta, welcome to Compose, and this is my dog that is in red color. Let us see how it can be done. So this is the text where it displays welcome to Compose. I'm going to split this line. We can see that the text is a composable function, and one of the parameters is color. We can use that parameter color dot magenta. You can see now it is rendering. The preview is also fine. The actual one is also fine. And the second one, this is my dog, that color is in red. Color dot red. Yes, so it is rendered perfectly here in the preview, and in the actual one also it is perfect. That's all. Thank you for watching it.